Has it really been a year already? This year has just flown by, and maybe it's because the Shadow fam is still so alive and thriving. Hey guys, I'm Katherine McNamara, and I played Clary Frey on Shadowhunters. Or rather, Clarissa Adele Morgenstern Fairchild Frey. Is that the order? I should know the order.
Doing the series was such a wonderful time and such fond memories of being able to make entertainment for y'all. If you're watching it for the first time, I'm not going to spoil it, but things go down, I'll tell you that.
What do I miss most about filming the show? Well, aside from the characters and the story and the Shadow world itself, the people. We were so lucky to have such an incredible cast and such an incredible crew and a writing team and creatives and a fandom that is so beautiful and so lovely. It made going to work every day an absolute joy, and I miss it.
The thing that I probably miss the most about the show is the actual crew, not the cast, because I'm some of them are my neighbors here in Los Angeles. So I mean the people in Toronto, all those departments, hair, makeup, locations, props, stunts, wardrobe, first ADs that would come in, the camera crews, like those people, not being able to see them on a daily basis, that's probably what I miss the most. There's just some beautiful people up there that we worked with.
My favorite memory from the series finale is definitely where Jonathan is walking down the street in Toronto and he's just looking at people and they're dying. And it's my favorite, not because I'm a sadist, but because all the people who were dying were the stunt crew who had been working with all season. So it was kind of like a really cool goodbye to be walking down the street and I would look at them and they would fall off a bike or run into a lamppost. And it was really hard to do without laughing.
Looking back on the series, I realized that over the course of those 4 years, I spent more time literally in Clary's shoes, in Clary's world, than in my own. It was home to me. Our little soundstage in Toronto was my home away from home, and always will be.
She'd want you to move on, to find someone else. There is no one else.
What do I think Clary is up to now? Well, given that she met Jace again, and there was that little flick and spark of memory, I would like to think that that ending was to say that love is stronger than any spite or hatred or angel's punishment that could have befallen these characters. Stronger than Edom's evil, stronger than, the archaic nature that the old Shadow world can sometimes have.
What do I think Luke Garroway is up to now? I think he became like a DJ, like a chill DJ, and he makes beats to like study to or to relax to. He's got a chill YouTube channel with study beats to relax to. Because I think that's who Luke was at his core. He was just like this cool ass DJ who became a werewolf and then became a detective because he was a werewolf. Now that the kids are out of the house, I think that he's probably, working on beats.
What do I think my character's up to now? Well, if he's not dead, which I don't think he is, I think that Clary probably hugged all the evil out of him and he's just wandering around Toronto somewhere as a mundane. Or he probably would have been arrested because he was, found killing people, and I think there was like news footage of him doing that. So gonna go with arrested. Oh no, he's off. He got off. He got off because he got a great lawyer, and his lawyer was like, how could he have possibly killed people just by looking at them? That's not possible. So there was no incriminating evidence, therefore he's a mundane, working, living in Toronto. Maybe.
Yes, people do still come up and talk to me about Shadowhunters. I'm always surprised and caught off guard by it. Something I love about the Shadow fam is how invested and excited people are about the characters and about the story and about sharing that with us. We all poured blood, sweat, and tears and years of effort into creating the show with our team. To have someone else care as much as we did about the characters and what happens to them or what has happened to them, or asking questions and figuring out those little things that, will stick in your brain after you watch a show. It's literally why I do what I do. I'm a storyteller at heart in whatever sense that is, and getting to be a part of something that moves people is the biggest gift I could ever ask for.
I didn't realize how popular the show was until I was in another country. I was in Madrid doing a job and some Shadowhunter fans came up to me randomly at a bus stop and were like, hey, are you Luke Garroway? And that's when I realized, like, wow, this show has a wide reach. There's so many people that have told me that they've seen Shadowhunters. It's like, It's incredible.
Yes, people still come up to us on the street and talk about the show, and it's something that I don't take for granted. You know, no matter where I am in the world, I was recently home in Australia, a small town, and a guy grabbed me on the street and was like, "Hey, Jonathan," and I was like, "Yes, I am." I kind of assumed that he was telling me off for doing something wrong, or I don't know, my automatic assumption was, "Oh, I'm sorry, sir, what did I do?" He was like, "Jonathan." So that was pretty funny. So yeah, it does happen a lot, and it's really cool. You know, the books and the show have obviously touched a lot of people. The fact that they're still talking about it is really amazing.
I want to say thank you to all the fans that are still so passionate about the show, and new fans that are watching it for the first time.
It does not feel like it's been a year since the series finale aired, but I would have to just give the biggest thank you to TV Guide for doing this, and to all of you and the Shadow fam for still being a family and still carrying on the legacy of the show and everything that it stands for. Here, the show and the Shadowhunters legacy lives on in you, the Shadow fam. So all my love to you.
Thank you so much for watching, and have a drink, have a martini for Magnus.